I call upon my spiritual support team, God, my everything, my benevolent angels, my beloved ancestors, and my highest divine self from within. Ashe. Hello, everybody. This is Grace with Grace on a Journey Channelings. Welcome to the new fellow travelers. And to those of you returning, welcome back. You are loved, valued, and very much appreciated. Salutations of respect and reverence. Namaste. Self-love matters. Let's show up for ourselves today and unconditionally self-love. How about we give ourselves a big hug and feel the love? Gentle reminder, routinely cleansing, opening, and balancing our chakras is essential to maintaining our wellness, enabling us to function at our best. Let us do our chakra exercise. With this brief insight. The endocrine system is responsible for chemical communication throughout our bodies. It is essential for our health and well-being. The following are the most important glands of the endocrine system, correlating their connections to our chakras. The pituitary gland is connected to spirituality. The pineal gland is connected to intuition. The thyroid is connected to communication. The thymus is connected to love. The pancreas is connected to power. Ovaries or testes are connected to sexuality. The adrenals are connected to survival. Crown chakra, universal consciousness. I am divine. I am one with the universe. I know I am supported. Throat chakra, communication. Hum. I am expressive. I give voice to my truth. And what I say matters. I speak confidently. Heart chakra, compassion. Yum. 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 I am loved. I love myself unconditionally and open my heart with compassion to those who come in God's love. I love progress. Solar plexus chakra, personal power. Ram. 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 I am strong. I have a purpose on this planet, and I have the strength, confidence, and energy I need to fulfill it. I can co-create my life. The sacral chakra. Emotions, relationships. Vam. 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 I am creative. I am worthy. I am a work of art. I allow my inner self to be seen and expressed. I feel renewed. And the root chakra. Stability, manifestation. Lam. 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 I am grounded. I am here. I am now. I am safe. I have balance. Now, from time to time, I will be making reference to angel numbers. Angel numbers are associated with signs that alert us that we are on the right path, being helped and guided. Angel numbers are decoded according to each decoder's intuitive interpretations, their vibrational ranking, and angelic connection. Authentic angelic relationships are imitated, but angelic favor cannot be duplicated. Now, for today's channeled song, it is a song that is repetitive all over social media, and people are enjoying dancing to it. But I hope as they enjoy dancing to it, they take the time to read and understand the significance of the lyrics. The song is called Break My Soul by Beyonce. And I feel it is a very healing song. And if you were to go into the lyrics, some of it may resonate. But the verses that caught my attention would be, you want to break my soul. I'm telling everybody, Motivation is my new foundation. I just fell in love. I just quit my job. I'm going to find new drive. Damn, they work me so damn hard. Work by 9, off by 5. At work, they work my nerves. That is why I can't sleep at night. Motivation. Confirmation. Now what backfired, this is my insert, is that when people are taking strategies to be an annoyance in your life, drain you in some respect, oppress you at its goal. What happens to the fit, because it is about the survival of the fittest. What happens to the fit is that instead of breaking down, instead of crying for mercy, instead of canceling out, we reinvent ourselves. We change the circumstances by reinventing ourselves. We heal ourselves. As we reinvent ourselves, we find the path that is presented to all creators. And that is our superpower. Now, continuing with the lyrics, I'm looking for a new foundation and a new vibration. I'm building my own foundation. Release your anger. Release your mind. Release your job. Release your time. Release your trade. Release the stress. Release the love. Forget the rest. I'm a lay down my hair because I lost my mind. Inserting for a minute. End of insert. Because B is back and I'm sleeping real good at night. Queen's in front and Dumb in the back. There's a whole lot of people in this house trying to smoke with the yak in your mouth. Now, those of you who have understanding will understand. And we back outside. You said you outside, but not that outside. Worldwide, hoodie with your mask outside. In case you forgot how we act outside. Motivation. I found me a new motivation. You don't seek, you won't see it. That's what we all know. You don't think, you won't be it. That one ain't yours. Trying to fake it never makes it. That we all know. You can have the stress, and I'll take the quote unquote less. I'll justify love. We go round in circles, searching for love. We go up and down, lost and found, searching for love. Looking for something that lives inside of me. Now, I am not going to say that I don't enjoy the music connected to that song, but the lyrics are definitely worthy of paying attention to as well. Again, those with understanding will understand. Now, today's title is Manifesting Life. Changes Promoting Personal Truths. Manifesting Life's Changes Promoting Personal Truths. Today's affirmation: our positive will determines our outcome. Beginning with acceptance. You need to own your story in truth. In life, we take risks. We encounter new people. And some of them we allow to put our walls down and to get to know us on an intimate level. Unfortunately, many of them were wearing masks. And so there are times when you get played. There are times when you get taken advantage of. There are times when you get betrayed. But as we mature, as we remember that life is a school, and there are times we will be teachers, and other times we'll be students, we accept that sometimes we have to take our L's. And although many believe that taking our L's would make us losers, but L also is the first letter to lesson. You are learning your lesson. Whether it was a gain or a loss. I'm going to refer you to what I just mentioned, which is acceptance. Until we climb that first step of acceptance, we will be stuck in a rut with no chance of going up. And so those of you that are in denial by choice. Why would I say by choice? I say by choice because there are some of you who are being given insight, wisdom, and guidance concerning your circumstances. But you choose to put those voices on block. You choose to detach from them. Actually, you choose to plot on them because you don't want to hear what they have to say, because it is not in alignment with what your vices say, because you feel that you are invincible. I'm going to tell you again. You need to accept the fact that life is what it is. It comes with standing tall and sometimes taking a fall. Now, those of you who are pondering, how is it? How do I accept what I don't want to accept? From my experience, you begin the journey of acceptance when you make room for it. How do you make room for it? You declutter your lives. There are times you have to let go. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it is not difficult to let go. I am sharing this human experience. And I understand it is effort that is required for detachment. But let's be reminded, or let's remember the fact again, survival of the fittest. This means in this world, the best approach is to be balanced, utilizing your emotional mind and your rational mind, and stepping into wisdom. It takes the balance and both sides of the coin. But the outcome is the key. It is important for you to move with wisdom. And so even though there are times you feel, well, I'm so familiar. I know this person for a long time. My family knows this person. We share this in common. They know secrets about me. Can we go there? I said, can we go there? Because it is no secret that many have, are, and will experience blackmail. I'm going to say it again. It is no secret. And many know the secrets. But they utilize wisdom. They don't allow emotion to take over. They don't allow taking steps without processing it, without considering the outcome. That it can fall this way or it can fall that way. And who will it affect? What towers may come about? This is maneuvering with your wise mind. And this is why I continue, and I will continue to bring to your attention the importance of emotional regulation. I've even went as far and told you what it is called. I even shared that if you need some type of therapy in that area, that you need to look up for those that practice DBT in their practice, their mental health facilities. Dialectical behavior therapy. Taking therapy and learning how to emotionally regulate will never harm you. It will assist you in gaining control over your lives. It will bring seasons that you experience less regret in relation to your behaviors. No one is trying to change you. And I, for one, do not believe that being in a world where everyone was just alike would be worth my while. Everyone in their authentic nature makes it more interesting, makes it more colorful, gives us something to look forward to. And this is why I like to accept people as they are. I don't want for you to wear a mask and pretend that you are identical to me as far as personality or way of thought. Because there will be no addition to the connection. And this is why you being authentic brings something worth my time in connection to you. I believe we are all free to make our own decisions, understanding that every action has a reaction. My input only comes about when it harms me or circles connected to me. And times when I am being inspired or encouraged to stand up against those that are unjust. But because I use my wise mind, I do not let my emotional mind take over, because I have to use discretion and choose my battles wisely, because I actually have a purpose. And so my purpose should be my focus. This is why I mind my business. Because if I don't mind my business, I cannot fulfill my purpose. And I'm hearing that many of you are in chaotic seasons in your life because you don't know your purpose. Well, you never will know your purpose until you disconnect. Because peer pressure will have you conforming. And this is why it is part of adulting to share at a needs to know basis to balance your lives. Have time for friends, have time for yourself, have time for God, have time for kids, confirmation, have time for husband, have time for career. Balance is the fruit of the universe. You live chaotic lives when you do not structure your lives and align it to balance. And this brings us back to acceptance. Many of you are going through periods of receiving consequences, because every action has a reaction. But those of you that want a cheat sheet in relation to learning the lesson, acceptance is key. Accept the part you played. Accept denying your intuition. Accept ignoring your values. What you know to be right. What you know to be wrong. I'm also being told that some of you just don't have any values, and you don't abide by any morals. And I have to take that into consideration as well. But again, let me remind you, you are right where you're supposed to be on your journey. Okay? You may have to take this class several times again. You co-create this journey we call life. And this is what differentiates us as a people. This is why some people experience transformation that elevates them and enables them to break generational curses and leave the legacies of helping their people, their loved ones, their families to move up on those steps, to move closer and closer to achieving their birthrights, which is to reach your highest potential. That takes intellect, understanding, wisdom, character, respect, reputation, connection, and let's not forget financial flow. The energies you put out, confirmation, are the energies you pull in. And so as you maneuver, choosing the ethical path, choosing to live a life of integrity, choosing to treat others how we want to be treated is non-negotiable. Because whatever the dispute, the world will continue to go round and round. So what you do will always come back to you. And even though you may feel that life is unfair, I'm being told to tell you, accept the karmic wheel. It's time for you to recollect your journey. To your present moment. Now, I'm also being told to tell you, those of you that are in a season of life review, not by choice, but by mirroring effect. Confirmation. Be very careful. Be very careful. I'm being told those who are in the season of experiencing the negative side of the mirroring effect, in the form of life review. And you choose. Everyone has choices, right? You choose to continue in your low vibration. I'm told to bring it to your attention that life review, intense, regretful, remorseful, hopeless life review is the prerequisite of transitioning. Yes, I gave that a moment of pause. Isn't that what we do when we lose somebody? We give them a moment of silence, right? Those of you who do not understand that you are in the season of life review, be cautious. Especially if you have any connections towards sending death spells. In these days of judgment, death spells are automatic back to senders. Confirmation are automatic back to senders. So those of you who know what's below your mask, right? You know there is no excuse for what you've done. You know all the lives you have harmed and taken and stolen from and betrayed, and went to the extent lying, framing, and doing a death spell. And I'm being told, specify death spells in order to keep the truth from coming out. The process of life review occurs before transition. Message sent. I said message sent. It's time to accept the loss or the lesson. It's called life. Those of you who were victimized, especially by organized crime, use your discretion and share with wisdom, but your stories must be heard. This experience was not in vain. Your processing in healing out loud will be the manuals that your following generations gain wisdom from. This is why your voice matters. This is why you are receiving undeniable favor. You have a role to play. You have a legacy to live. You have the blood of overcomers in your veins. Know thyself. As you release your pains and accept the betrayals, not because it was a good experience, but because life comes in losses and lessons. And you need to accept that you are on this journey. And you must be in alignment with your chosen path. If you are not in alignment with the tracks, you will remain stagnant, which is the objective of your oppressors. Do not bow down. If you want continued favor, wisdom, protection, abundance, it comes with a price. It costs being in alignment with your highest good. Because it is the good of all those involved. And that is the high vibrational strategy of the universe. Moving towards solutions that benefit us all. God understands you get tired. Your angels see you when you're hurt. Your ancestors will never stop supporting you. But together, we are a spiritual support team. And every team member has a part to play. This means wiping those tears. Accepting the experience. And taking a pen to continue your story. You are the co-author of your story. Their contributions to your masterpiece called life's journey is in no comparison of importance next to your manifestations of today. Transmute the energy. Do it on a global scale. Utilizing your discretion and wisdom. Getting approval from your spiritual support teams in connection to what you self-disclose. The goal is to be general about your category of victimization. And personalize it when needs be. And take a ride. Confirmation. See, that transportation is important. Take a ride towards healing. As you share your stories, your experiences, your discoveries, we will continue to connect. And the vibration will raise collectively. It will rise collectively. Everything is strategically designed. Your need to release your pain, your story, will benefit those who are just beginning your journey. Let me remind you, we are all connected. And we all have a role to play. Stay in alignment with your high vibration. Procrastinating is making a choice. Not deciding is making a choice. Neutrality is not an option. In balance, there is high vibration and low vibration. And that is the fruit of the universe. Stagnation is a choice. In perspective, most would relate stagnation with low vibration. That is a fact. Confirmation. Action is required now. Transmute all negative energies because it is an obstacle in your progress. Detach from all those people, places, and things that are not in alignment with your highest good. Focus on your birthright. To be elevated. You have to believe it in order to make it. Law of attraction. I'm told to remind you, what you put out is what you attract. So if you transmute your negative experiences or your low vibrational experiences into opportunities that can offer shared healing in connection to humanity. You are attracting higher vibrations. Your manifestations will result in higher vibrations. You are the co-creator of your own life. I've been saying that, but I'm being told I will continue to say that until it is collectively understood. Practice saying affirmations. We're not just referring to I am smart. I am special. Or I is kind. We have to continue investing our creative energies to affirm our lives with our vocabularies. Take the time to affirm all areas of your life. You are also being told, write it down. Write it down and say it loud. And routinely revisit your story, your co-created story. In the beginning, you will make statements like, I will reach my highest potential. As you begin to mature in understanding. You will begin to affirm your co-created life in statements such as, I am in my highest potential. Embrace it. Visualize it. Feel it. I'm being told to specifically bring clarification confirmation where these processes are in alignment for the highest good of all. Affirmations of high vibration do not alter the free will of others. I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to repeat that because I'm being told that when you utilize affirmation or recite mantras that interfere with the free will of others, you are attracting low vibrations, and you will manifest in such order. Affirmations are a tool to be utilized for high vibrational purposes. Affirm good health. Affirm being in alignment with your highest good. Affirm having clarity. Affirm practicing wisdom. Affirm the wills of God. Let thy will be done. Visualize yourselves on that mountain peak. And as you observe everything you left behind below, give gratitude. I said give gratitude. Because everything you left behind, confirmation, was the baggage that stunted your forward movement. But as you aligned yourself with the truth, that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, wisdom entered in. And power brought you higher. Now, I will take this time to review the cards that were revealed to me today. First one being court attention at all costs. As everything is judged by appearance in some form or faction, in some form. As everything is judged by appearance, take the role of standing out. By taking the approach of being your authentic self. Next card. Leadership. Some of you undeniably have been called into leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Next card. Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Next card is spiritual growth. This is bringing this progress to our attention. That due to the efforts of refocusing and being in alignment with the highest good of all, we are benefiting the fruits of spiritual growth. You have the light of God. You have the power of love. You have wings to fly. And you are on your right path. Cosmic intelligence supports you. And your spiritual support team has grown in power. Now for the next card, you are good enough. Let me tell you something. What captures my attention in this card is the woman drawn in the picture has her eyes closed. She has her eyes closed to the fact that she is good enough. And the fact that there is a moon in the background is telling me that the fact that she is good enough is known. and is a secret being held from her. You are good enough. And those in opposition of you know that you are good enough. In fact, the benevolence of this universe is also confirmation in awareness that you are good enough. Please add this to your affirmations. Okay? We did not come across it by accident. We all need to be nourished spiritually. And as we humble ourselves in the care of God, our loving angels, and our beloved ancestors, they will expose all the blind spots. Stay in sync with God's vibration. The next card, clear and shield your energy. And this is why, people, I make effort in teaching learning and balancing our chakras. We need to be in balance in order for us to function at our highest potential. This is why our wellness can no longer be negotiated. This is time to make room for you and make room for me. There are times we connect, and there are times we go inward. And allow ourselves to have self-introspection. Not what we want to hear, not what feels good to hear, not what everyone else is doing, but an authentic process of self-introspection. examining all of who we are. How it benefits us, how it has benefited us, and how it will benefit us. Balance is the fruit of the universe. So as you focus on the side that you present to your circles, the mask that you wear, do not forget your shadow self, who you are in the dark, who only you and God knows. And I'm being told not all of you know God. So the part of you that you believe only you know. That's a customized effort. You are not part of you. You are all of you. And until you make peace with all of you, you will remain stuck in a rut. You have the formula and the option of taking action. The next card is be yourself. It's all connected, isn't it? This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Remember the first card? A court. Court attention at all cost. And I shared my thoughts in relation to that statement. As everything is judged by appearance in some fashion or form, stand out by being your authentic self. It appears to be a theme going on here. The next card is honoring your ancestors. I try to bring that to your attention every episode. Because I believe in their assistance. and my beloved ancestors are part of my spiritual support team. I'm being told to relay the message that only you can determine how to properly honor them. So follow your intuition and keep God first. Next card. Healing. Pause to receive. Now, what caught my attention about this card is all the chakra colors are represented. And the fact that it says pause to receive is reinforcing the message that we need to make time for self-care. We need to make time to disconnect from each other. We need to make time to self-reflect, to cleanse, balance, and activate our chakras. Because such efforts will attract healing. Now, because there's a number on this card, I am no way going to ignore the message being sent. Angels, your loved ones, and guides, and ascended masters who can support you are all with you now. Know that help is only a thought away. So this is relaying the message that healing does not have to be a solo quest. That you have an opportunity to connect with your spiritual support team. And at your request, even in thought, you will receive the energies of boost that you need. Have gratitude and give thanks. Next card is perseverance, success, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. who is like God. Who is like God? With God, He assists you with the strength to persevere and utilizes His archangels to assist you with success, undeniable success to conflict, overcoming adversity, especially rooted from spiritual warfare. The next card is prosperity, royalty, honor, and that is in the connection to a selective collective in relation to ancestry and spirituality. This card indicates prosperity is cultivated through forming stronger connections to a spiritual practice. And so those of you that have accepted your calling, you will receive the rewards in association to aligning with the truth, with clarity, with wisdom and guidance of your spiritual support teams. Prosperity is affirmed and already yours. Judgment call. Next card is property, wealth, currency, liquid assets, fertility, abundance. Now you are being guided in the direction of food for thought. Examine the purpose and the nature of the wealth. Examine your efforts that are being paid off. And examine good financial management. And I'm also being told the reason why some of you have not manifested in stable prosperity is because of your reputations in association to financial management. The records are showing that you are poor in regards to financial management due to your lack of balance and your refusal to examine the purpose and the nature of the wealth. Next card. We rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. And that is a message from your beloved ancestors. And the last card for today. Stability and equilibrium. Isn't that reinforcing balance? As a matter of fact, balance cannot be ignored when building foundation. And we are in the direction of a new day. Some of you were called to be pioneers and trailblazers and brave enough to follow and dance to the drums being played for God on high. In celebration with your loving angels. And vibrating with your beloved ancestors. But you chose to ignore the beat of the drums. You chose to ignore the horn. You chose to ignore worshiping the Most High. And due to your decline, you in turn will decline. Message received, message sent. Tip of the day. And every day, learn something new. Whether you read or listen to a book or watch a documentary, follow your intuition and go for it. In the spirit of Saint Francis, who shared this quote, I will recite it because it is one of my favorite quotes. I am who I am. In the eyes of God, nothing more and nothing less. I am who I am. In the eyes of God, nothing more and nothing less. I am who I am. In the eyes of God, nothing more and certainly nothing less. Roman power, Rome in power, Rome in power. Peace.